Hey guys, Destinygundum, and today I'm going to be doing a review of a custom and at the same time probably a figure. So today we're going to be doing a review of the Voyager class Transformers animated Cybertronian mode Megatron. Whoa, hold up. Where's the other half of Megatron? Well, this is all I got. I have half a Megatron figure, but don't get me wrong, this is a really nice figure. It's very fun to play with, and yeah. But one little tiny problem. Look at him. He's so un-Megatron-ish. I like what they did with the translucent and the silver, giving him a very regal Decepticon look. But at the same time, he looks not Megatron-ish because he doesn't look that imposing. Because his thighs are like the size of his head. And yeah, and his legs are huge. So I actually picked up another Megatron figure, and I modded it. This is what he should look like. And I don't get why they mess up the color tone so much. Like, look at this. And look at that. This, and then that. Well, first off, let's do a size comparison. My Megatron's bigger when he's even crouching over because he's just so imposing. Yeah. Actually, this one can stand, but he just doesn't want to right now. He can stand on a flat surface, but for now, I guess I'll bring in something to keep him up. So, here's my little painter's can, and I'll use that to kind of keep him standing up. So, there he is. So, first off, this is my version of the Transformers Animated Universe Megatron. I did paint him up, that's why he looks so different. Originally, he would look something like that. But, yeah. I also gave him some nice articulation in some areas and others too. But at the same time, tried to keep the aesthetic the same thing because I did like the Transformers animated Voyager Megatron. So, there they are together. And, yep. So, first off, let me tell you the mods that I did. So, I made the arms bigger by wrapping more styrene around it and making it obviously the same shape. Yeah, and then I eliminated this little black stuff on the side because it didn't look that great. And then I also gave him a torso joint so he can rotate like that. Gave him more of a animated look by presenting that kind of animated slimmed down torso. I buffed up the shoulders, made it a little sharper. Gave him a back piece so he's doesn't have all this stuff hanging out in the back or like so bland in the back, and it kind of gives him that bulk. I made him a little kind of like a tail butler piece. I put some, obviously I made new thighs for him, and I put some little black parts right here to make his legs a little bit more bulkier. So yeah. And then these little things still move, and that's normal. So yeah. And I also gave him new hands, so he has a more open hand on both sides. They don't hold anything, but I was planning to make some swords for him, but I was like, the cannon's enough. So let's get on to articulation. Mine has pretty much better articulation than him, obviously, but he has most of the core same articulation. Most of the ratchet droids from him is an exact transference from him. So let's get started. Originally the head can only rotate. I gave him a ball joint, so his head can rotate 360, look up and down. Arms on both of them can rotate 360 and go in and out with nice heavy ratchet clicks. It can also rotate at the bicep on both of them, bend at 2 points at the elbow for both of them, and this one he has just a swivel on his wrist, and this one has a ball joint. Nothing in the torso over here. For him, he has a ab crunch and all sorts of torso movements. Anything you want him to do, he can do. For the legs, they both go out about this far, not very far, but nothing too crazy or major. They can both do the splits, and they can go back around the same way since there's really nothing covering up the leg area. They can both rotate at the knee and bend pretty much almost a 180 I'd say like 160 or 150. The foot can go up and down, but you can't really, there's no ankle pivot, so you can't position it in any way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, here is his fusion cannon. Now, his fusion cannon, what happened was I got this guy first, and then I had an extra leg, so I used that that piece to kind of give the fusion cannon a matching look, but at the same time it makes it heavy. And then I bought this guy at Swap Meet, and then he actually was supposed to have this leg, which I already transformed into the fusion cannon, so I can't use it anymore. But yeah, and then what you do is the cannon's on a ball joint, so you just clip it in, and then rotate it around to where you desire. And now Megatron is armed and fully ready to go. Yep. Now, you can still find this guy on eBay. He makes, whoa, shoot. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. I hit the camera. Yeah, you can still find this guy on eBay. He won't be too expensive. Don't pay over $20 for him. He's still really cool. He's nice for parts. I don't know what I'm going to do with this guy. He's probably just going to sit on my shelf. But this guy is going up front and center because I like him. I like how he turned out. I think that this custom turned out really well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys next time. And Megatron says goodbye.